Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Recently, some of you shared with me a video of Sheikh Assim Al Hakeem, where somebody is asking him a question about is it permissible to eat McDonald's and Burger King and some of those fast food restaurants in America? Is it permissible for Muslims? Is it halal for Muslims to eat from these joints? It's usually meat products like burgers, the chicken burgers, beef burgers, steaks, and stuff like that. And he asked the person who asked him the question, do you want a short answer or a long answer? And he said the short answer is yes. Well, actually, the short answer is no. Okay, and then he goes ahead and starts giving some reasoning about his yes, saying that Quran says it is allowed for you to eat from Ahl al-Kitab, the people of the book. Who are the people of the book? The Jewish and the Christian people. Yes, Quran says you can eat from the people of the book, and Prophet ﷺ did not even ask them because they do the zabiha in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's why in the Western world, we have classified a special food called kosher. Remember that if you start looking at the Old and the New Testament, you will find the dietary laws in the Old Testament, not in the New Testament. So Christians, if they want to follow the teachings of Jesus, have to follow the dietary laws prescribed to them in the Old Testament. Because New Testament doesn't have any dietary laws. So Christians who are slaughtering animals according to the dietary laws prescribed to them in the scriptures, certainly they are in the bounds of Christianity and in the Judaism. So they are the people of the book who are bringing forth the animal according to the laws prescribed to them. Now comes the question that why in the world is eating from McDonald's or Burger King, the chicken and the beef? I'm saying no, and I'm not alone in it. There's so many fuqaha and muftis who say no. The reason is because Christianity is not a race, it's a religion. Just because somebody looks like a white person, blonde hair, brown hair, it doesn't automatically classify that person as Christian. Just because, and Christianity is not a nationality either. Just because somebody is from America or somebody's from England or Switzerland or Germany, that doesn't automatically make them Christians. McDonald's, Burger King, and some of those places, those are organizations. We don't know if they're run by Christians or not, because not everybody, because Christianity is not stereotyped by the looks. So we don't really know the faith of these guys, first of all. Second of all, they don't even follow the dietary laws prescribed to them in their own book. So we can't really say that these are Christians, because there are a lot of people in these so-called Western world countries who are not just non-practicing Christians, they are atheists, they are agnostics. I mean, this is the common perception outside of the U.S. Since we live in the U.S., not everybody who appears to you as a Christian is a Christian, because we have stereotyped Christianity. So remember, religion comes in all packages. It's not a nationality or a race that define a religion. That's exactly the same kind of a thought process that some of the people living in the West had, that all Muslims equals to Arabs and all Arabs equals to Muslims. Now, they have now been going through this process of learning that Arabs is comprised of Muslim and non-Muslim Arabs. They're Christian Arabs, okay? There are Muslim Arabs, and there may be Arabs who are following other religions. So Arab doesn't automatically mean Muslim. In fact, most Muslims in the world are non-Arabs. That's like a shocking thing because we have been stereotyping things. Don't stereotype them. So the clear-cut answer is no. No, you cannot eat from Burger King. You cannot eat from McDonald's. You cannot eat their meat products. As far as the non-meat products are concerned, the vegetarian products are concerned, that's a totally different ballgame. We're not even talking, nobody's even discussing that. That's not even an item on the table to be discussed. Here we're strictly talking about the meat items. Specifically the meat items that are considered to be halal for Muslims, like chicken and beef and lamb, that Christians also consume and Jewish people also consume, and so-called stereotype Christians also consume. But the bottom line is, since we do not know the faith of these people, just because they come from the Western world, where Sheikh Assim is of the opinion that the majority of them are Christians, well, where do you get your numbers from? You can't really make that assumption without knowledge. Just most of the people living in the United States, are they Christians? Look at it. Are these the people who are running the businesses? Are all people running the businesses who are U.S. citizens are Christians? No, not really. Are they Jewish? No, not really. Who are they? We don't know. So when you don't know, refrain from it. Simple as that. Refrain from it. And you cannot be, they kill their animals. They don't slaughter them. They kill them without slaughtering, with shocks or other means. I mean, nobody says the name of God. Now somebody says, oh, since they did not say the name of the God on it, we can just say Bismillah and eat. No. Stop following your desires. Basically, say, I am going for fatwa shopping. I will going to accept the answer from a sheikh or a mufti who gives the answer that I want, because my desire is to eat McDonald's. My desire is to eat Burger King. My desire is to eat from Wendy's or Steakhouse or TGIF, or I want to have a beef topping pizza from Pizza Hut. That's why I'm looking for a fatwa from a guy who is saying, yeah, you can go ahead and eat it. Stop doing that. Don't follow your desires. Do not mold the religion to your desires. Mold yourself to the religion and its principles. So I'm not alone. You're going to find tons of people, a handload of people. That's why Assim Sheikh Assim had to give explanation today on TikTok. There were like images after images after images of his explanation. Well, those explanations again are exactly in the same place where his answer was in the TikToks or other social media videos that he have been sharing. And the clear answer is no. No, that's it. No, you can't. There are many other options for you to exercise. You're not going to die if you didn't eat the Big Mac or the steak burger or the chicken zinger burger. You're not going to die. You're going to still be alive. You have many other options to exercise. So stop fooling yourself. That's basically the bottom line is, stop fooling yourself. The people of the book, their food is okay for you, but what about the people of the book are eating pork? That's not okay. What if the people of the book add alcohol to their food? That's not okay. So you have to be very clear and precise. And the best thing to do is to refrain from mutashabihat, the gray areas. And believe you me or not, there's so many options out there. If you're living in America, you know exactly how many options out there. There are so many vegetarian and vegans out there. The vegans and vegetarians have made your life so much easier. And on top of that, kosher food is also available in most of the metropolitan cities where a lot of Muslims reside. If you're not living in a metro, you still have so many options. There are so many options, unbelievable. There are businesses out there who can ship halal meat to your house. You can drive to a halal butcher shop. There are so many halal grocery stores around you. I mean, there are so many options. Come on, guys. Stop playing. start believing and living. Be a Muslim and be confident about it. Be confident about it. Stop following your desires. Assalamu alaikum.